All right, I'm going to say Virgo rising and sun. This new moon in Sagittarius is happening in your fourth house of home, family, and security. And it is making a quincunx to Uranus in your ninth house. So there's something that's going on where I feel like you guys are going to be. I mean, the fourth house isn't just home, family, security. It's also a deeply emotional house. It's the most hidden area of our chart and deeply personal as well. So it's who we are behind closed doors. It's how we really feel about stuff on the inside. And with this being a Sagittarius new moon, I feel like you are coming into almost like a deeper understanding of yourself and how you feel about something. And it's bringing you into a greater sense of security by knowing yourself on this level, but also by being able to lean more into trusting that if you follow your intuition, if you follow your feelings, if you follow what that next right step feels like, that you are going to be fine. And I really see that with this trust card, that it's a lot about having faith and hope and belief that you know the next step for yourself and that you are taking care of yourself, that you are meeting yourself where you're at. And this might mean that you have also things that happen on a very external level. So you might buy a new house or sell your house or decide to move somewhere. You might have a new addition to the family. But there's also those deeper layers as well where there's something in that sense of moving forward in your home or your family or your security, your emotional stability. There's something in those areas of your life that you're trusting the process and you're trusting your intuition and you're listening to your feelings about those next right steps, and it's leading you to a new beginning in this area of your life where maybe you feel more emotionally stable, maybe you feel more at home in yourself, maybe you feel like you know yourself better. But that doesn't mean it's going to be easy all the time. One area that could be confusing for you is relationships with this moon squaring Neptune in the seventh. That area might not be totally certain. So if you're moving, maybe you don't know if somebody's moving with you or who you're going to meet when you get there. If you are trying to create greater emotional awareness and processing and stability within yourself, maybe you don't know what relationships align with that or the future of certain relationships. So this area of your life is a little bit nebulous, and it's okay to not have the answers. And it's okay also to walk away from some relationships that do end up feeling misaligned. And I definitely see that with the Eight of Cups. There is definitely an energy of needing to leave something behind. And this can be so many things. I do kind of feel called to pull a card on what that is for you. Let's see. Like, what are you meant to walk away from with this Eight of Cups? Or allowed to change, allowed to also release emotions. And that could also be a very big part of this new moon, is releasing like deep emotions around the past that could influence you. If you feel like it has been building for a while, it's like having like a good cry, like, I'm just going to let that go. I don't want to be in this cycle of pain anymore. I'm just going to release whatever that is. And instead, I'm going to focus on the new stability that's coming into the foundations of my life through my home, my family, or my emotions. And I actually think that for many of you, you're going to get financial security as a result of doing this, but that's a result of doing the emotional work. So what else could be released with this Eight of Cups? What else? We have Jupiter, abundance. Okay, that is exactly what I just said. So there might be patterns of your behavior, your emotional state, that have kept you a little bit like holding back. And this is reminding me of the Four of Pentacles, where somebody is like so in their bubble, in their like security, in their, protective mechanisms, that they don't put themselves out there and take certain risks to get a different kind of abundance, to expand into greater abundance in general. And so there might be something here where you guys are also walking away from your comfort zone and trusting that you can dive into this. And that's something I see with this moon quincunxing Uranus in the ninth. It's trying to get you to go on an adventure, do something new, look at life through new lenses. And that might not always be easy or comfortable, but it's going to lead you to a lot of really positive results with the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to lead you to a lot of abundance. And the Empress is very trusting that if I leap, I will be caught. If I give, I will receive. And there's this natural flow of energy that happens with the Empress. And I think you're entering a new cycle with this Wheel of Fortune card where things are starting to improve in that way, where the efforts that you're making are going to start paying off. So it's important to make big strides, big efforts, and try new things rather than still remain the same. And so that can go for a lot of different areas of life. That could mean that you decide to move to a different state, and that feels like a huge push out of your comfort zone. Maybe you decide to, that you're going to work on your emotional regulation so that you can put yourself into new challenging experiences without getting, off kilter, without wavering. So there's something here where it's like, let's create a firm stability within ourselves while also widening our comfort zone. And that firm stability can look like having the support of a new home, having emotional support for yourself, nurturing oneself, parenting oneself. It can look like lots of different things, but one of the things that I think is coming through the strongest is really this spiritual support as well, with a strong Neptune energy in this new moon, is that you're not ever alone. So that's a huge source of comfort and trust and stability that you can always have wherever you go, is through your guides and your beliefs, and all of that, which is a very Sagittarius experience. If you have your spiritual beliefs, those things can keep you aligned, keep you centered, regardless of the things that are kind of moving around you. And this new moon is trining the North Node in your 8th house. So it's trying to help you explore and break past your own insecurities and your own fears and the things that have kind of been wounds for you in the past. It's like, no, let's break past that. Let's go on an adventure that seeks to expand our emotional horizons. And stabilizing ourselves is the key to do that first. Your planetary ruler, Mercury, is in your 5th house. It's sextiling Venus in the 3rd and trining Jupiter in 9th. So there's a lot of very positive, mental energy. So I really feel like, even though this new moon could be a little bit confusing because it squares Neptune, especially around relationships, I also feel like you are just in a little bit more of a glass half full mindset. I think that you are inspired right now, and that you are passionate, and that you're driven by faith and hope that you will succeed. So there's definitely a positive energy here that if you're willing to walk away from certain things in your life that are not really, that are too much keeping you in your comfort zone, if you're willing to walk away from that, you'll find a lot of abundance and a lot of emotional fulfillment. And it won't actually be as scary as you think it's going to be, because you're having so much spiritual support from the divine, because this is your path. This is what you were meant to do. So don't fear. You guys are definitely on the right journey. Let me pull one advice card for you guys. Any advice? So I got the cleanse. So yeah, something in your life needs to go through a cleanse, cleansing. That the 8th house feels like that. That could be cleansing your diet, cleansing your social media, cleansing your friendships, cleansing the shows that you watch. There's something here where it's like coming back to more of your purity. And this has a lot to do with the way that you are nurturing yourself as well. So the way that you are parenting yourself shows up a lot in the things that are build up in our life and become a little toxic or unhealthy. The way that you parent yourself can show you that you don't need those things, that you can support yourself in other more nourishing ways. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. Before you sign off, I wanted to let you know I'm interviewing healers. So this could be massage therapists, actual therapists. This could be a Reiki practitioner, medicine practitioner, all sorts of things. If you heal people, mind or body, and you want to use astrology to better help your clients, let me know by emailing me at contact@willisbloom.com. I have an hour-long interview to help me gain clarity on how to best help this type of individual use astrology for their clients. And in return, I will give you a 2024 personalized astrology forecast. So if that sounds like you, definitely hit me up. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.